Hello Libra, welcome to your reading for October. Happy birthday. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright Libra, I'm primarily a love reader. That's what I'm going to focus on. If anything else pops up, I will address it, of course. Now, I'm going to be freestyling your tarot spread, starting off with some oracle cards, and towards the end of the reading, I will be rolling some dice to pull out some initials and sun signs and angel numbers for you. So make sure you stick around for that. We have graveyard. Now you see that flipped over while I was shuffling, but I put it back. It wanted to show up, and the same card came for Gemini. This is a transformation. This is the death card with the tower for me. And then I have owl. Behold sight, O ancient ones, for there is magic in the darkest of places if one dares to open their eyes. Magic and wisdom. Let's read this one. There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end, in acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. Something may have come to an end. And I feel like while processing that ending, you became one of the best versions of yourself. There's a lot of wisdom, ancient wisdom that made itself known within your psyche, that made you stronger. I'm almost getting removing the albatross from your neck. Let's see what your tarot says. We have the Seven of Swords, holding this upside down. The Hierophant. That's the wisdom that we've been talking about. The Ace of Wands. The Ten of Cups, beautiful. The King of Wands, the Page of Cups, ooh, two aces right next to each other, the Ace of Swords, the Fool. I love this reading already. The King of Cups. Right, that wanted to show itself. The Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck we have Temperance, patience. There's a new beginning here. I can't deny it. There's a new beginning here after a lot of pain. There's a restructuring here after almost a war with yourself and with another person. There's heightened EQ. There's heightened wisdom. There's a truth. There's passion. There's higher level of commitment. There's an apology. There's attraction. I wonder why the Seven of Swords is here. I'm going to clarify right away. Not waste anybody's time. The King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, I have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like some of you may have questioned the authenticity of a connection. You may have questioned somebody's intentions. The King of Wands, regardless of gender, can be someone who's very wishy-washy. It can be someone who marches to the beat of their own drum. Right? If the King of Wands had shown up in solidarity, I would have questioned it. If this was the only solitary energy on the table. But I have the King of Cups twice. The King of Cups holds a lot of love in his heart. Again, no gender in tarot. Just take the energy with you. This is someone with a very high EQ. This can also be someone who doesn't express much, but feels a whole lot. The Seven of Wands. This wanted to show up as well. The Ten of Pentacles again. Bottom of the deck, I have the King of Wands again with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are telling yourselves that this is either too good to be true or this person doesn't have the right intentions. And I feel like all of that is coming from this graveyard. Sometimes we mistake bias for intuition. Sometimes we mistake past lessons for intuition, past patterns for intuition. Some of you may have dealt with a lot of trauma in the past when it concerned your relationships, which is why it's made it very difficult for you to trust people. And again, if this is a restructuring of an old relationship, maybe it's very difficult for you to trust this person because they may have conducted themselves in a way that was not conducive to the growth of this relationship. Some of you may have thought that they have a wandering eye. But with the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, I feel like you are the be-all and end-all for this person. I am not a sunshine and rainbows kind of reader. If you're a regular here, you know that. But I cannot ignore what's on the table. Why is the Hierophant here, the King of Wands? Whatever energy this person carries, whether you like it or you don't like it, their intentions are pure. I feel like there's this nagging feeling. Some of you may be telling yourselves that that is your gut talking, but it's just fear. It's fear. It's nothing else. And sometimes we need to conduct ourselves more from a place of faith than fear, because otherwise we manifest that fear into our lives. We manifest that fear into our lives, the Tower. Some of you may be holding on to the ending of this. If this is a restructuring, you may be holding on to whatever was said and done. There has to be a release of that. If an apology is making its way to you, I would accept it because it's coming from a very authentic and genuine place. I don't know why I shuffled. That's why I shuffled. You were supposed to see this. The Six of Cups is a soul tie. It's a soul connection. This connection is authentic, my friend. If you are questioning this other person's intentions, don't. Feel like you are wiser than you were earlier. You have learned a lot. There's a lot of wisdom that you're conducting yourself with now. But underneath all of that wisdom is a lot of fear. We need to remove that fear. I have the Six of Swords with the Ace of Wands. There has to be a cooling down of sorts. The Page of Wands. I feel like there's too much fire here for your liking. The Ace of Wands, the King of Wands twice. I feel like there's a fear regarding intimacy for some of you. There could have been some kind of trauma attached to it. I feel like a conversation about that would be prudent. With the Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands, there's a cooling down that is needed for you to trust this person. I feel like they're approaching you with a lot of energy. And that is making you almost put a wall up. I don't trust this. Could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. Not all of you. The Hanged Man with the Ace of Swords. Your truth is true to you, and this person's truth is true to them. Your love language may be completely different from this person's, which is why you're having a difficult time accepting their energy. It's almost like you're not used to... Some of you may be being love bombed. It is possible. And that is why you're feeling like it's inauthentic. There may be too much water under the bridge that is not being addressed. It's being brushed over and it's being replaced with words and passion. But my advice, as a random person on YouTube, reading cards for you, trust this person. They may be approaching you with an energy that you don't particularly like or you're not particularly used to. But that doesn't mean that they're being inauthentic. With the Hanged Man, you need to walk a mile in their shoes. And vice versa, if there's a cross watcher watching. so that your love languages can merge. You know what I mean? I have the Devil with the 10 of Cups. I need one more here. I have the Knight of Cups. You're not trusting this person. You are not trusting them. The Knight of Swords, the 10 of Swords. You're holding on. 9 of Wands. You're holding on to the pain. Libra. I don't know again if this is past pain or this is pain that the same person put you through. You're holding on to that. And I feel like you're telling yourselves that this is too good to be true. And you're not going to give in to temptation. What should you do? The Fool with the Wheel of Fortune. You know what? Libra, I feel like you're not going to have to do anything. The universe is orchestrating this. And you need to take a leap of faith. 4 of Cups. And you're just saying no. Once bitten, twice shy. But then I have Judgment. You're going to be given this opportunity by the universe over and over and over again till you can trust it. Till you can trust this person. I'm not saying they're perfect. But the love is there. I can't deny it. The love is most definitely there. I feel like the universe is asking you to take a trust fall because things are changing. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of change. It is 180, right? Something has shifted here. And I feel like you need to adapt to this change in order to see that happiness. I have the Queen of Wands with the Knight, with the King, of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Feel like you've worked very hard on yourself to allow another person to take your power away. Queen of Cups, Queen to the King of Cups, and the Hierophant with the 2 of Wands. Part of you wants this. I feel like it is a wish. But when it's so close to coming true, I feel like fear has taken over. There's a lot of attraction here. I can't deny it. But I feel like it's that attraction that is making you question this. Where is the love, right? It's there. It's just buried. It's not being expressed. The passion is being expressed. The love is not being expressed. But that doesn't mean it's not there. Both of these wanted to show up. I have the 9 of Wands with the 10 of Swords with the 5 of Wands. An end to conflict. Where you felt like you had to constantly guard yourself. There was a self-preservation mechanism at play constantly when it came to you and this connection. The 10 of Swords is karmic lessons learned. That is the end. The 10 of Swords resets to the Ace of Swords. That's an honest adult conversation wanting to happen. With the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, you need to let this go. And then I have the Magician. Manifestation. Manifesting from a place of faith versus fear. This is coming back to life, whether you like it or you don't like it. Libra. I think you do like it because with Temperance, you've been waiting for it. That's what you're telling me. You've been waiting for it. But it's just not coming to you in the form that you had expected it to. Allow patience. Allow this to transform into what you truly need to feel satisfied. Don't block it. That's my advice. One step at a time. Alright. We have the number 4. If you've been seeing 444, 4444 a lot, this means that your guardian angels are surrounding you, they're guiding you, they're protecting you. Your intuition is very strong right now, but just make sure you know the difference between fear and intuition. Alright? Then we have Leo. You may have Leo heavily in your chart. You could be dealing with someone who does. Doesn't have to be. But Leo energy rules the heart. It rules the 5th house. It rules romance, play, passion, creativity, joy. Allow those things into your life. Don't shy away from them. And then we have Neptune. Neptune is the planet of confusion. Neptune, I think, went direct recently, did it not? Or maybe it's still in retrograde. Either way, this is the planet of rose-colored glasses. And I feel like you're not wearing those rose-colored glasses anymore. I feel like you're seeing things for how they truly are. But again, don't let fear take over. Neptune also rules the 12th house, your spirituality, ascension. Fine-tune your intuition. so that you can finally trust it as much as you trust your wisdom. We have the letters V, R, H, W, M, D, and C. These could be your initials, they could be the initials of the person you're dealing with, doesn't have to be, but just a special mention for those of you who've seen your initials here today. Alright Libra, that was it. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.